The magical gangsters, welcome to another edition of GSM Tarot, where I'll be your host, Gangstar Magician himself, here to deliver you your message. That's what I love to do. So I do what I love and I love what I do. And I love being here with you, that's for sure. That is for sure. Okay, because you are the best. And that is why you're getting that Two of Cups. I'm going to grant it. Because granting it for myself too, because why not? Why shouldn't I? Okay, because we are protected over here, okay? Archangel Michael is our Secret Service, okay? If you're not on the list, he's at the door right now. And if you're not on the list, you're not getting in. We don't give a fuck who you know, okay? We don't care who you know. Don't go saying you know God. You don't know God, okay? God said he don't know you. Never heard of you. He said, now if I can get the fuck out. Now Archangel Michael chases him out, chases the demons out of here. Get the fuck out, he says. And that is what he does, okay? And that is why we are aligning our chakras, okay? Because we have our 7 chakra spray here, which smells fantastic, by the way. I love it. Okay, we're completely protected here. As you can see, you're in a high vibrational area. I mean, the crystals don't lie, and that is the truth, right? So there you go. These crystals are something else, I tell you. They're the best. I love them. I do. I most certainly do. Got some little lapis here. Lapis, okay, lapis lazuli. It's for, they say it's good for speech. Maybe but the Gangstar Magician doesn't need any help talking, that's for sure. You knew that, right? For sure. Yes, for sure. So let's see what we're working with. What's going to be the overall energy here? God, please and thank you for my, my magical gangstars, my favorites. You know that. They're my favorite. What is going to be their energy right now? Let's get an overall energy read here. Please and thank you. Okay, so just know we have a whole group of magical gangstars here, okay? There is the Gangstar Magician and his magical gangstars. That is for sure. You can manifest what you desire in your life. It's all in your hands. It's all in your hands. That's what the Magician tells you, okay? All right, because remember, you being this Gangstar Magician, magical gangstar is going to get you this Ace of Pentacles. You will get this financial opportunity. You will get this abundance, okay? Because the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single set. Success and prosperity lies ahead for you. Yes, it does. Yes, it is, okay? There is. You are 9 of Pentacles, okay? You deserve this Ace of Pentacles. You earned it, okay? You don't need anybody, and you're going to get what's meant for you, because that's how things go now. That's what we're doing. No more people coming taking stuff, okay? Because 8 of Cups, they're getting left behind. They're disappointment, these takers. Okay, it's going to be even give and take relationships here. Even give and take situations with energy. Nobody's going to be giving more. You're not going to be giving more, and nobody's going to be giving you less. That's for sure. Okay, because you got this Page of Wands energy. You got this limitless potential. Your inspiration, okay? Embrace your adventurous spirit and explore new possibilities. Embrace your adventurous spirit and explore new possibilities. Of course, and you're a very enthusiastic individual at times. Okay, and that's why there's Hierophants here, okay? Because you are institutionally supported. You are socially approved, and you will have the stamp of approval put right on you, okay? You are FDA approved, okay? That's for sure, all right? And that's going to be the justice here, okay? That this Gangstar Magician gets this, financial opportunity and is being seen as with limitless potential and supported by the Hierophant with this institutional support, and leaving behind 8 of Cups, anything that doesn't serve their highest good. Sounds about right to me. I think that's exactly what you're doing. Wouldn't you concur with that? So yes, that is what's going on here. And you're making things happen, all right? Slowly but surely. And when I say these things, you also have to remember this could be future energy, so most of it is. So that's why it's like you have to, if you're not in that right state right this second, it doesn't mean that's, because this is what it is. It's a collective of energies, and this is what this energy is going to become. Everybody's on different timelines too. Remember, just because I'm a little ahead of you doesn't mean that, I'm any better than you. And then there's people that are way ahead of me. So it's like but I don't look at them as they're better than me. So it's just that you just have to keep going with it, learning, taking it in with a grain of salt, and just being open-minded. That's all it comes down to. And if you could do that, then you pretty much, you'll be in control. Because the devil needs you to, he needs you to more or less, roll around in the mud, okay? They need you to care about stupid shit, all right? And there's no need to worry about anything stupid no more. There's no playing games with people. If people, who's trying to take your energy. You know how you feel when somebody's trying to drain you. And if you continue to go back to that, who's to blame, the person or you? I mean, really, I would say you, because what's draining you. That's what I think. But that doesn't always necessarily mean that's what everybody thinks. Okay, so, but listen, it is what it is. I just give advice. It's all suggestions. I give you a suggestion. All right, so what's going to be the overall energy here, God? Please and thank you for the Divine Feminine Collective, our favorite, the Empresses, High Priestesses, the Gangstar Magicians of the world. Okay, let's get going here. Okay, there we go. All right, so yes, of course, you have a Four of Pentacles in reverse. Of course, you have somebody who's greedy, stingy, has a poverty mentality, trying to pull on your energy, trying to take, okay, now they're insecure because they don't know. Now, they were cleaning up on your energy before you were aware of what was going on, okay? So what's going to happen now is these people are going to really start to be, it's like they're trying to hold on sand, okay? Like they're trying to hold it, but it's all just slipping through their hands. And instead of leaving with any integrity and just saying coming clean, but they want to take it to the end. They want to take the Seven of Swords, this betrayal, to the end. They're going to try till the end. They're going to say, they're going to deny it. So it's going to be a sight. It's going to be a sight for sore eyes, that's for sure. Okay, who's just going to have this going through this Queen of Swords in reverse? This bitchy, fucking cruel and bitter person. They have no empathy. They're isolating. Okay, they're trying to, they snap on people. They're just mean person. It's a mean bitch. That's really all this comes down to. And they're all mad because Three of Wands, you're building something, okay? That you built something. That's something, your secret garden is coming off the ground now, they said. They see, maybe springtime, things are going to start really materializing. The seeds have been planted for you. Now, it's going to start growing. Wait till spring, though, they said. It's all snowy out. What are you going to do? You ain't missing nothing. Fuck you missing? What's the rush? Where you gotta be? You going sledding? Where the fuck you going? Okay, because remember, you got the strength here. You got the strength of 10 men, the strength of 10 women. Okay, that is for sure. You were not able to be taken down. Okay, especially by no Queen of Swords in reverse type of character. Some greedy ass Queen of Swords in reverse, mind you. That's now financially insecure. This could be your own mother right here. Okay, but remember, you're just Nine of Pentacles. Okay, you are the best. Okay, you don't need anybody. All right, this Queen of Swords reverse energy, they do need somebody. Okay, that's the difference between you and this energy. Okay, and that's why they're jealous of you. That's why they hate you, because you don't need anybody and they do. Okay, they are a slave to the emperors and the reverses of the world because they allow themselves to be weak and and you made yourself strong. You would not compromise your integrity like these people. Okay, this Queen of Swords reverse energy. They compromise their integrity for money. They made it that they would do anything for money, and you are not like that because, they have a price for the $1 million man. You, on the other hand, do not have a price for the $1 million man, that's for sure. Okay, because you have a price for this Two of Cups, though, because it's your wish come true. We did state that, and you being so strong is the reason why you're going to get it. Okay, because if you just bowed out and went down and, basically you wouldn't be who you are, and you would have just been whatever. You would have gave up. Okay, but this says love is not only something you feel, it's something you do. Right? I mean, think about it. Yes, you feel it, but you have to show you love. I could say, I love you. It doesn't mean if I ain't doing nothing, then what is it? What am I really doing? No, I love you. Okay, but I love you, though. And this is why there's so many fucking bullshit relationships that people are in. that don't even talk to each other, that don't even care, okay? And it's like, why do this, okay? Because remember, you're as empress here. You deserve an emperor, okay? You deserve the best. You don't deserve no second-rate bullshit here. You deserve the real deal, Two of Cups. This Queen of Swords in reverse, they tried to block this, okay? They didn't want to see you happy. They wanted to see you sad. This made this person feel good about themselves. It made them feel like they were above you. Yeah, well, too bad, okay? Because now, yeah, Six of Swords reversed, this Queen of Swords reversed. They're resistant to change. Their stinginess, their, greed, okay? This is their, resisting transition here. Holding on to the past, this person, very stagnated individual. They're just staying. They just wanted it to stay like this. They were not about any type of, evolution here, okay? They wanted to keep the female energy, or not even the female, the feminine energy, which could be male or female, because I identify as the feminine energy, that we wanted to keep this weak, okay, and have it that we had to rely on the masculine, but that's not what we do, okay? We don't need anybody, remember, that's why there's a Five of Wands here. They wanted conflict, competition, rivalry with you, but they were none. There were no conflict. There was no rival to you. Now they only have strife and tensions amongst themselves and with themselves, okay? Because their greed has caught up to them, because they're resistant to change. They didn't want to see things from a new perspective. They wanted to do it my way, okay? That's what they say. They wanted to do it their way, but guess what? Their way is not always the best way, okay? Because now, Seven of Wands, this person has to give up this Queen of Swords in reverse. They have to. They're surrendering. Seven of Wands in reverse. They're overwhelmed. They're feeling defeated. This devil is defeated. They got no courage anyway. They couldn't step to you in a million years. They're a tough guy in the background, though. This Queen of Swords in reverse. They're real tough. They like to yell. They like to scream. They like to curse. They like to do spell work. They like to do a lot of stuff. They like to do kitchen magic. They're a real sick person. But don't worry, because you have this emperor here. Remember, you are this emperor, so you are going to get your emperor. You are getting what's meant for you. You are only going to get what's your highest good. If you're an empress, you're getting an emperor. You're not getting a fucking, a King of Cups in reverse. We're not doing that. Them days are over. Because Seven of Swords in reverse. Somebody's coming clean, okay? Exactly. Look at that. Seven of Wands in reverse, giving up, surrendering, overwhelmed. Seven of Swords in reverse, coming clean. Facing consequences, releasing whatever it is. How much can you hold on? What are you going to say? What can you say? You're going to sit there and just pretend. Listen, do it. We want them. See, we want these people to live their lives like this. It's more torturous to just live some fake life than knowing some people are looking at you, just waiting for you to make a mistake. Just waiting for it. Just waiting, okay? That's the justice here. The justice is that you have these people on their web. They're stuck. That's why they're coming clean. That's why they're giving up. It's clearly right here, strength. You're too strong. You have your Two of Cups. They couldn't block it. They're not going to block it, okay? Because Three of Pentacles, because people want to work with you. They want to collaborate. They know how strong you are, okay? Because teamwork makes the dream work. Remember you told me that? That is exactly what it is, okay? Because how can I collaborate with others to achieving my goals? Of course you have to. You can't do this all by yourself. That's why the Age of Aquarius is all about teamwork, okay? That's why we're mastering our craft here. All right? That's why we want others to master their craft. There's not a competition. We're not in we don't want anyone else, this Ten of Wands, to hold the burden, okay? Like these Queen of Swords reverse. They enjoy seeing, strong feminine energy suffer. They do. This is like the person who, you'll do something good, and then this person will be like hoping that you like wishing that you die or something, because it makes them like, you look better than them or something. It's just sick fucking people, man. They don't know what it's like to be happy for people. This person's been doing witchcraft their whole life. And on top of it, it's like they don't even know no better. They don't even know. It's like you almost look at them like they're retarded or something. It's like they don't even know no better. They're simpleton, this Queen of Swords in reverse. A fucking simpleton. Okay, but now we got this Five of Cups in reverse. Somebody's moving on here. Okay, they want to forgive. Okay, they want to accept whatever is forgiving themselves. Like I said, I will always forgive. Okay, but nobody's just going to come and then tell me what the fuck is going on. All right, you're going to show me why I should forgive you first. And then we'll go from there, okay? There's going to be you don't call the shots anymore, Queen of Swords in reverse. You don't call the shots, we do. Remember that, okay? Because we're the one who brings the fun, because we are the sun. We stay positive. We've been through it all. You have not been through anything. You don't even know what it's like, okay, for what we've been through, okay? That's a fact. And then you want to act like you're somebody, and you want to talk bad about us to make yourself look better? No, them days are over, okay? You're coming clean. You're giving up. It's over now. People moving on from you, okay? Five of Cups in reverse could be your counterpart by moving on from this fucking bitch, okay? That's what they are. They're a fucking mean, nasty bitch, okay? And now they got this painful ending here. Ten of Swords is here. Painful ending is here. Trust me when I tell you, okay? They got to give up or they're going to get a painful ending. Give up or get the painful ending. I think some of them are going to take the painful ending. They would rather do that, Two of Pentacles, because you were so able to adapt here. You're flexible. These people, they don't know how to adapt, okay? Because these people, they've reached the rock bottom. They've done. They have. It's over. I mean, it's finished for them. I mean, what else can they do? They're giving up. Coming clean. Painful endings. Pretty much the choices. Somebody might take it to the end. Like I said, if they want to take it to the end, they'll get the 10. The 10 of Swords. Okay? Because look at this. The Devil is being released here. All right? We notice coming clean. 7 of Swords in reverse. 7 of Wands in reverse, Devil in reverse, 10 of Swords, 5 of Cups in reverse. Okay, that's telling me that it's over. Freedom, release, overcoming addictions, breaking free from limitations. Somebody's breaking free here, okay, because somebody's carrying the burden, 10 of Wands. They wanted you to carry this burden. You're not carrying the burden. We told them a long time ago, whatever they try to project onto you, they just want to use your energy is like a dump ground or something, okay? They just dump, and then you fucking absorb it, and then, you know, they end up getting all the good of it. So, that's over, though. They can't get in your energy anymore. You already have it cleared out. Your energy's clear. It's all clear for the first time. Okay, because you don't have to worry about no fucking magician in reverse, okay? Some wannabe. Alright, that's exactly what this is. It's Queen of Swords reverse. They're a one-trick pony who thought that they were a big shot, and now they're being released, okay? They're giving up. They have a painful ending because you're a Queen of Cups. They were attacking a Queen of Cups. They were mad because you were a Queen of Cups, because you knew how to love, you knew how to treat people correctly, you knew how to make people feel good. This person does not know how to do that. They are a very, very disgusting person, this Queen of Swords, and I'm not saying that this is what they are. They're a person you do not want. Nobody wants to be around that. That's why they have a painful ending. Okay, because they wanted the 5 of Swords. They wanted to win at all cost against you. Winning at all cost really cost this Queen of Swords in reverse, okay? It cost them everything. We beat the devil out of them. That's how bad we beat them down, okay? Because remember, you're a full-blown Empress, brother, okay? That's why, because this Queen of Swords was no match for you. No match, okay? They had to unite with, you know, other weak masculine energy, other weak feminine energy, a whole fucking coven, whole group of people, whole community, and you took them out one by one, okay? You took them. They all fell down. And now they're all like, they know you noticed too. And then they're like, that's why it's like, they needed you not to know anything. But it's like, brother, we're Gangstar Magician. We're magical gangstars, okay? We're the 8th House crew. We know everything. We got Archangel Michael. He tells us everything. Okay, everything he tells us. He goes and he says, let me tell you something, brother. This is what's going on over there. Remember, I'm a King of Swords, he says. I see everything. I'm very truthful and honest. And I said, you're right. And I believe him. So when he tells me, I believe him. Okay, that I believe that 9 of Pentacles in reverse, that these people are 2-bit hustlers, okay, putting on a false front, a false sense of success, like everything's okay. But it's not okay. It's very much fucked up. That's why they're coming clean. That's why they're giving up. That's why winning at all costs really costs them. That's why there's a painful ending here, and that's why the devil's being released. And that's why you're getting this Ace of Cups, okay? Because you are the 9 of Cups. You're a wish come true, okay? You are this wish come true, and that's why you're getting this 2 of Cups. Strength, 2 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles. Collaborations, teamwork, everything is coming together for you. And now there's no love on this side with this Queen of Swords reverse. Everybody knows that you are 7 of Pentacles, this hardworking, long-term view type person who knew what they were going to do. Okay, you weren't doing this on a whim. You knew what was going to happen here. So let's get one more card and see what's going on. It's going to be the end result here, and then I'll get into the I'll elaborate further, do some confirmation, clarification. So what we got here? So yes, Knight of Pentacles reverse. You are going to remain hard working. You're going to keep mastering your craft. You're very efficient. You're very responsible. I mean, this is why you got what you got here. This Page of Wands is here. You got this limitless potential. There's no way. Slow and steady wins the race. Try not to rush the process. Okay, because Ace of Wands in reverse. Because these people, they try to rush the process. Now look at them. They have a misuse of power. Okay, you're staying in this hermit energy. You're being the best version of yourself. You're going to continue to do that. And then it's just whatever. Three of Wands. These people, they can't get it off the ground. Now, they can't get it up, these people. They couldn't cut the mustard. All right, because you are getting this financial opportunity, this Ace of Pentacles. All right, there you go. Sometimes you go too long and it just, you got to keep going forever. How long can you say? It's just more about the clarifications. You get better reads from that. You always got to do 2 decks, I think, when it's, you know, it's a large amount of people, because then you could narrow it down, and when things start coming out the same, or, you know, even elaborating, a lot of times it will be like the negative energy, and then what happens, it could be past energy, and then this could be, you know, future energy. So it's a lot of times it's like this, you just got to take it where, you know, take it as it resonates. Plus, whatever your mind thinks is going to create it anyway. So just think of the best case scenario, and every time that's what I'd say. I just try to let you think the best case scenario where it's going to give you your highest good. Because you never have to respond to nobody. There's nothing to respond to. No response is the best response. Trust me when I tell you. So let's get an overall energy guide here, please, and thank you for the Divine Feminine Collective, our favorite. The best they are. Yes, they are. Okay, so yes, we know this Queen of Swords reverse. They're extremely heartbroken. Okay, they're extremely heartbroken that they're being seen through. Okay, it's just, it's like they really thought that they were going to get away with this at one time, or they really thought they were fooling people. Okay, they really thought that they were going to, like, you know, squash this Queen of Cups. But the Queen of Cups said, no, I'm a lovable person. What's going on here? So this is why this person now seems more evil than anything, because you're trying to hurt a lovable person that wants the love, that's a good person, mind you. And then this person wants to present themselves like they're this good person. So it's almost like, you're like, come on, stop it. You know, get out of here. This person's got to get chased. This is what this really is. Okay, because you're building this foundation on the 10 of Cups. Okay, you have your 2 of Cups here. Okay, we just saw the Ace of Cups. Or you are 9 of Cups. You are getting your 9 of Cups. You have a 3 of Cups here. Okay, you are, you know, have a happy home. You're celebrating. Things are going to work for you. Okay, you're together with your friends. You're going to be with the right people. All right, it doesn't mean if it's not this right this second. Because even me, I'm not around the right. So it's just, we are getting there. Okay, just remember that. We're getting to there. This is all is coming to us. All right, so when you go to see a psychic, you don't say, oh, well, tell me about the past. Tell me about the past. You want to know what's happening in the future, don't you? Why would you want to know what's happening right in the present when you're right there? You want me to tell you? You want me to tell you exactly? So it's like, I know what's going on. I know exactly what's going on. You're still, you know, it's almost like, now I'm not going to say chasing, but you're still, you know, you're still stuck. And now what it is, you're trying to get unstuck. Okay, it's really what it comes down to. You want to move on. You want to become the best version. You want to stay. Like, I know what you want. Trust me, I'm going to get us there. Believe me. The better you get, the better I get. Remember that. So it's not just the same, just about me. See, that's what people got to learn. If you could think that way, the better the people get, the better I get. Then, but it's this Queen of Swords reverse is like, the more they just want to keep it down. The more I could keep you down, you know, they want to stay the same but keep people down. That's what so they are literally, at the end of the day, a detriment to humanity. Okay, because remember, you are this Queen of Pentacles. That's who you are. You are the ideal spouse. You're the one everyone comes to see. You're the one everyone wants to be. Okay, not only that, but you're a Gangstar Magician. You're a magical gangstar. Okay, that's for sure. See, it always gets better on the second one. I like it. But these people, they're heartbroken that you are. This Queen of Pentacles has this 10 of Cups here. They're going to get their 2 of Cups. They're heartbroken over this. Okay, again, here's Ace of Wands in reverse. This is confirmation. They lack creativity. Okay, they lack inspiration. All right, there's delays, no motivation, no passion. They're way down because this was all for money. You're the one who does it. You do things because you love to do it, okay? You don't do it because it's for money, okay? You don't care Because Ace of Swords, because you know the mental clarity you get from it is going to create the money eventually anyway. That's why you have this Ten of Cups, because it's going to create the abundance, okay? Because a lovable atmosphere will always create abundance. Doesn't matter how much money it is. You think it matters if fucking whatever Bill Gates, he's over there, now he's got to worry about his STIs or whatever it is, the Epstein Island stuff. So listen, these people, they got big problems, all right? So it doesn't matter. Money don't mean nothing to these people, all right? They're just fucking, the only way they got it is by whatever they were doing, sick shit they were doing anyway. Fucking sick fucks. So it's like, whatever. And people had to compromise themselves for this. Okay? Because here you go, another one. Six of Swords in reverse. These people, they were resistant to change. They want to hold on. Keep doing the same thing. And they feel like they had unfinished business with you. Now they want you, they're holding on to this emotion. It's like, go fuck yourself. We don't got time for you. Because remember, Nine of Cups, your wish come true. You're getting your wish come true. Okay? You got this Ten of Cups here. You got this Two of Cups. Your strength is clearly, you're a Queen of Pentacles. You don't need nobody. Okay, here you go. It's another confirmation. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so that's showing me clearly that these people put a false sense of success. Oh, everything's okay, everything's great. These are the people that put fake stuff or whatever on Facebook and Instagram to show themselves as, whatever. Here's another confirmation. Six of Swords in reverse. That they're resistant to change. Okay, they didn't want to change. I mean, they want to keep doing the same exact thing. But at the end of the day, they have, another confirmation. Ace of Wands. They got no inspiration. They got a lack of creativity. There's, they're weighed down. This is not whatever. This person's a joke, okay? There's no love here with this Queen of Swords in reverse. That's why they're giving up. That's why they're coming clean. Okay, that's why these illusions have been shattered about you, Queen of Pentacles. And that's why there's a painful ending here. If these people want to keep going with it. They're taking themselves out. It doesn't matter. You're not doing nothing except sitting here. Okay, look at this. So now you got another fucking... So look, the devil is being seen and released. Okay, seen and released. Both times. There's another confirmation. So you got to think, I mean, this is two different decks. Here we go. There's another confirmation. Three of Pentacles. People want to work with you. They want to collaborate. They know just, what you're all about. I mean, people know this. I mean, they see how strong you are. They see you in this Knight of Cups energy. Romantic, charming person, I tell you. Okay, not only that, but you're Knight of Swords. You're action-orientated. You're ambitious. You're driven to succeed. You're willing to defend your beliefs. Okay, you have this Page of Wands energy. You have this limitless potential. Okay, you are an inspiration. I mean, it's not even like a question. If it was even like a question, I wouldn't even say it, but these people, look, that was just popping out again. There's Three of Pentacles again. So now we have this Three of Pentacles. People want to work and collaborate with that. How many times is that going to keep coming out? That just was there, right? So, and that just popped out. I was just shuffling, so it wasn't like I was making, why would I care about that stupid card? You know what I mean? But that's what's happening here. So you have a lot of confirmations here. Okay, because there's Page of Swords reverse. It's deception, manipulation. This is what a Queen of Swords reverse is. They're angry. They're all talk. They're hasty. Okay, they're mad that Six of Wands, you're publicly being recognized here for what you went through. But that this person's being seen for what they are. They're being seen what they are. They are exactly what they said you were. And that's why this devil's being seen and being released. Once the devil's seen, they got to be released. It's not like the devil's going to hang around. Oh, well, I'll stay around now still. It's like, all right, we see you. Like, go. Get the fuck out. All right, and the Hierophant's going to come do that for us. He's going to take them out. He said, I'm going to come and I'm going to take that devil all the way back to the lake of fire to never be seen or heard from again. That is where this devil's headed, okay? Because you know why? Because we got another confirmation. Because the painful ending is here for this devil, okay? And I'm going to end it there, okay? Because the painful ending is here for you, devil. You can't fuck with us, okay? You cannot fuck with the Gangstar Magician and his magical gangstars in the 8th house crew. We're too strong. We're too vicious for you, okay? You never ran into anything like us. So guys, I love you. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you later. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.